Talk. I was just talking to Manolfi. I said I was going to probably trash talk him a little bit on Coffee Talk.
Is that exactly what you said, Eric?
That's exactly what I said, Tony. Isn't it?
I thought it was a different adjective.
What?
I can put it on paper.
I love this guy. I said I was going to...
Get back to work.
I said I was going to trash talk him, and he said that's bada bing, that's par for the course. Anyway, we'll check in with the chief in a couple of minutes' time. But first... Ooh, a squirrel. But first, shall we look outside and see what's doing? There's some clouds over top of us. Let's look. There's downtown Orlando off in the distance. Yep, it is 3:32, and we are tracking some clouds. Let's look elsewhere. Downtown, different vantage point. Looking beautiful, if you ask me. Very, very nice. Tourist district, gorgeous weather. Yeah, I love it. It's a beautiful day. Let's head over to the beach. Oh, come on. Tony. This is where I think we should broadcast the news tonight. I think. I mean, yeah.
Love that view.
I want to go to there? Maybe. Well, if I can't get the chief to buy in, it's not happening.
Well, here's the thing. You can't say that at 3:33.
I can say whatever I want at 3:33. It's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
It's beautiful outside, though. Oh, man. Focus. A squirrel. The beach. All right, let's talk temperatures. 75 and so clear. I got to why didn't I go tell the boss I wanted to go to the beach? She just said, we don't have anybody. You're not going. Oh, well. 78 degrees in Orlando. It's 80 degrees in Ocala, 81 in Claremont, and about 79 in Kissimmee. It is beautiful. Take a look, though. Our first warning live Doppler radar is tracking a few showers. Yeah, just off the shoreline. You can kind of see, we'll zoom over to Brevard County. You can see those teeny tiny showers. Made a little tweak to the radar to get it to pop a little bit more. A couple of little showers around. Even down here to Vero Beach, you see that, a couple of little showers. Nothing too bad, but a little bit of rain. Up to the north off the coast of Volusia County. Far enough away, not really overly concerned about it bothering us, but it's there, so I want to make sure you know about it. Nice breeze kind of east northeast, 5-10, upwards of 15 miles an hour. All of this around this big ridge of high pressure, that area of high pressure, keeping us fairly quiet. Let me widen the perspective out, and you can really see that area of high pressure just due north of us. Janice says Tony keeps us grounded. Tony keeps us something. That's for sure. Bada bing, bada boom. Yukon says, hey, why don't you broadcast from Connecticut, friend's backyard, like the original weather watcher Dave, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember Dave Marsh going live from anybody's backyard. I know Steve Jervy did that. Steve Jervy's shtick back in the 80s and 90s was backyard weather.
Worked out pretty well for him.
It did. Although my mentors are one by one retiring, Tony.
Not going anywhere. I'm still in college. You're stuck with me, kid.
Oh, darn it. Hey, I'd pay the price of admission. See, everybody comes here to get weather information. I'm just over here beating you up the entire time. This is why you don't ever want to work with me, because it's a terribly entertaining scenario. Next couple of hours look great, my friends. Partly cloudy skies, lower 70s, upper 60s this evening. No concerns. I only tease when the weather's quiet. When the weather's real, Tony and I are in work mode, and it's a whole other thing. Janice says, Tony is 65, question mark?
No.
This is
not even close.
Trying to see if I should beat him up a little bit. No, Tony's not 65. He's nowhere near it. Tony's like 60. He's like 60. He doesn't act 60, though. He acts probably 50.
Which is my age.
Which is, bada bing, which is my age. Listen, I was telling Tony this yesterday, I have known Tony almost half my life. That's something.
How have I survived?
Yeah. Dave Marsh wanted to broadcast from Weather Watchers' backyards. It didn't happen. Eric should broadcast from Coffee Talk friends' backyards. I see what you're saying. Listen, we've done Coffee Talk from Bagel King. We've done Coffee Talk. I've done Coffee Talk from the parking lot at Denny's. Bada bing. Hey, Coffee Talk has gone live from the sleaziest of coffee shops to the fanciest of beaches. We've done it all, baby. Forecast looking great tonight. And then I go right back to the weather. Forecast looking great tonight. Excuse me. Nice mild air in place. There's that high still sticking around, but I want to show you something, okay? Looking ahead to Friday and Saturday, these fronts are going to finally start to break it down, and that front right there in Texas on Saturday, by the time it works in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's finally going to start to quietly change the pattern around. Little by little by little. So here's our 7-day forecast. You'll see a few additional showers in there for next week. The temperature's coming down just a little bit for next week. Squirrel. But really and truly, this is a bigger deal than the 7-day reveals, because this is the start of a change. And that change is going to be a fairly drastic one. Maybe not right around the corner, but look what happens. These are the European and the GFS computer models. There's December 15th, December 16th, and December 17th. The European kablowy pushes the front through. The GFS is definitely a little sluggish on it, but we're starting to see these things happening, right? So take a look at the temperature model comparison. And what we did is we really just, the greens are the 50, the lighter greens are the 60s, the darker greens are the 50s. Then we get blues or 40s, and deep blues or 30s. So what you're going to notice here, the European, by Saturday, December 17th, has 30s in North Florida, 40s in Central Florida, whereas the GFS keeps the 40s north of us. So it'll be interesting to see. Tony, I think that looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it's clean.
Yeah.
It's clean.
May have to do some tweaking, but I think that that's a decent idea.
Yeah.
Whether or not we stick with it or not, I don't know.
So all you have to do is just like,
I don't love having to re-keyframe it, though. I think the guide on top would not be a bad idea. We'll figure it out. This is a graphical work in progress. But at any rate, you get the idea. The Euro really blasting in the colder air. The GFS is a bit more sluggish. But the bottom line is this. We're starting to see 30s and 40s at least close-ish. Close-ish. Richard Anthony. Do you know if there's any chance we can get some cold weather for December 26th FSU? I like how you say it's the FSU Bowl game at Camping World Stadium. Yeah,
it does look cold.
It does, yeah. Around Christmas, the BSR and the LRC show a cold front. So, and frankly, I would think that there around Christmas are going to be some storms with that cold front too. But at any rate, this is the tell right here. This December 16th, 17th time frame, because that's when we finally open up the bottle of colder air for us. Finally. So anyway, we're getting there. We're going to get there, finally. Roberto, you need anything?
Excuse me, Mr. Burris, sir. You're doing the topical today.
Oh, that's right. What time is it?
It's at 53.
53. Thank you, Roberto.
Anytime, sir.
It's 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Right, T?
Yep.
15? Okay. All right. I'm doing the topical for the 4 o'clock. It's 15 seconds. Huh?
I wonder if they know what a topical is.
Do you know what a topical is? It's like a little 15-second insert so that I'm going to get paid to say, coming up on Wesh 2 News at 4, blah-da-dee, blah-da-da, blah-da-dee-da-dee-da. That's ahead on Wesh 2 News. And then the computer does bow, 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 bow. So anyway, we are stuck in this pattern, but not for long. So before you know it, everybody's going to start to complain about the chill. That's okay. Such is life. Any questions, comments, concerns? Otherwise, I'm going to go get ready for TV. Too cold. Annette says, already somebody. Oh, well. Can you push the models through midday on the 18th? Pretty please? I don't know. I will continue to update things for you. That I can promise. I turned 40 on the 30th. I want some 40s for my birthday. Charles, I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see what I can do.
Charlie.
Never complain about the chill, Connie says. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so what's ahead on Wesh 2 News at 4? We're going to talk more about the chill coming around the corner. It's too early to really talk temperatures, but we can get a little into the weeds there. Just a peek, right? What are you working on at 5?
We'll keep an eye on the tropics too.
There's that, also the tropics.
Yeah, it's just some swells maybe.
Yep.
Emanating out from that, and fog.
Yep, fog out the door this evening. This is Invest 99. We'll talk more about it during the newscast. It's not a threat to us. And frankly, completely losing its convection today. So there's that.
Yeah.
All right, so we will see you starting at 4 on Wesh 2 News. And of course, the Chief, Bada Bing. You want to say hello to everybody? Bada bing, bada boom.
Bye-bye.
Be the sunshine.